When developing symbols used in landscape plans, it's very important to pay attention to the base point of a symbol. If I zoom in here on this drawing, this symbol here is a symbol called gCAD symbol underscore tree, I suspect. I'll just widen that a little. And its base point is shown by the grip in the center. What that means is it's very easy just to rotate the symbol, which is something you might need to do in your own landscape design. But when I pick this symbol, which has come not from a survey team as the grey symbol came, but from the landscape team, can you see that the base point is well away? What that means is if I try and insert concept tree 4 into the drawing, let's do that. Blocks, let's pick concept tree 4 and insert it into the drawing, it will come in anchored at the wrong spot. You can see it's anchored toward the bottom right, and in goes the symbol. It's also a problem when you want to rotate. It's very handy to rotate a symbol with a base point in the center, but if we do this, can you see we're rotating around the base point? So I'd like to suggest that you pay a lot of attention to creating a block that works for you. If you do have a block in the drawing and go to edit the block, there'd be a temptation to, there's the base point showing down there, to move this block to the centered on that base point. But what that will do is shift every, let's close the blocks, that will shift every block in the design. It's better, I think, to select the block, explode it, and then select that block like so, right click and say I'm going to create a new block, and I'll just call it temp. And when asked for a pick point, pick a point right in the center of the symbol. So we've created a block called temp, converted it to a block, or OK it. So now when I pick it, can you see I can spin it, I can scale it easily, either up or down, and unselect all. Then if I bring in the block temp into the drawing, it's anchored where I want it to be. So it provides you a much easier way of doing it. This particular symbol here has a base point that's way off the drawing. It's hundreds of drawing units away, and it's impossible, in fact, to find, or I couldn't find the base point for that particular block. So this drawing is a combination of some symbols well made that came from the survey team, but the landscaper has created some blocks that make working with them really quite difficult. So make sure when you create symbols, the base point is marked on the symbol at a point that's convenient for you. We could try repairing the damage or the difficulty of working with this drawing by selecting one of these symbols where the base point is well away from where we are, and it's a symbol called Con5, so we'll explode it. What we'll then do is rebuild it by creating a block, go and find Con5, we'll pick our base point in the center and we'll OK it. Oh, we've picked a line in the middle of it, we better avoid that. So let's do that again. Hold the shift key down, remove that line, right click, create a new block called Con5, pick point will be in the center, and convert it into a block. So we're changing the base point of the symbol, and we get a message, Con5 already exists, do we want to redefine it? Well, yes we do, and now the symbols have been redefined and we can scale them appropriately. So it is possible to recover and make a workable drawing out of a drawing that somebody else has presented to you in this way. But the steps that you need to follow need to be followed quite closely, and you redefine each block that's been used in the drawing to give it a new base point and a more convenient base point at that.